What's that? Y'all smell that? No, it's not me. That's horrible. Hey, Kelly. You cooking something back there? Ugh, it smells like something burning, y'all. Ugh. Hang on. I figured it out, gang. It's the Atlanta Falcons trying to win football games. It's Falcons Hate Week, gang. Hit that intro.
We're headed to another victory.
How's everybody doing today? Falcons, if any Falcon fans are tuning in to this show, be warned, there will be constant trash talk referring to your trash team. Who dat, baby? It's Falcons Hate Week, gang, and today we're going to be talking about the showdown with the Atlanta Falcons coming up this Sunday. The Falcons will be coming home to our house, that is. They're coming to the Saints Dome this Sunday, and I can't wait for it. I always enjoy the Falcons Hate Week because we both hate each other. The Falcons fans hate us, the Saints fans hate them. Like, it's a two-way street, and we will always give each other crap, no matter how good or bad our teams are. Like, the Falcons could be good and we could be bad. We're still talking trash to them, and vice versa. Like, it's a very fun rivalry. And let me tell you, and this part of the segment of this show is going to be fun because I'm going to be roasting Falcons fans for a good chunk of this show. So brace yourselves, Falcon fans, or should I say Failclown fans, or should I also call you guys dirt pigeons? Oh, man. Because I have every reason to be calling them that, because the Falcon fans are literally the league's dumbest fan base, and they're also the most delusional fan base, especially in the NFC South in particular, because I can't emphasize how sick I was of seeing Falcon fans talking so much trash over the course of this off-season, preseason, and currently the season. Let me tell you, ever since the NFL has been touting them as a team to be looked out for entering this season, Falcon fans were on a whole new high. They thought, yeah, we're getting our 2016 team back. We'll be so good. We got Michael Penix Jr., we got Drake London, we got Kyle Pitts, we got Bijan Robinson, and they're just like, oh yeah, Saints suck. They only got Tyler Shough. They started Spencer Rattler. And I'm just thinking, guys, Falcon fans, Failclown fans, dirt pigeons, whoever the hell you are, do y'all realize y'all have been garbage for, how long has it been? 9 years? Y'all have not made the playoffs in 9 years? Like, give me a break. Y'all have been dog crap since y'all blew that lovely 28-3 lead in that Super Bowl. And I know Falcon fans are sick of us mentioning that, but you're the only team to do it until somebody else does it. You're always going to remember the 28-3 by us Saints fans. Oh, goodness gracious. And their downfall this season has been glorious. And I have a lot of things to talk about them because some of my closest friends who I did a podcast with a while back, they all said before the season, the Falcons are probably going to destroy the Saints. They're going to probably take the division from the Bucs. I'm like, guys, they're not good. They're trash. And it's like, you're calling Drake London, Michael Penix trash? Yeah. Michael Penix ain't done squat. He just got in the league, and he still ain't done squat. Drake London, we already know he's been in the league for a little while longer. He's been trash too. So is Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is routinely, year in, year out, been touted as a high draft fantasy pick in any fantasy league. And he is routinely, year in, year out, disappointed us. And I made that one mistake it 2 years ago and drafted him thinking that would be the case, and no. They've been trashed since then. The only thing they got good for them going is Bijan Robinson, and that is it. And let me tell you, I'm so glad we're not the Falcons with false expectations and hope and everything, because they were talking the maddest trash, and they were talking so much trash. They were making fun of us, and now they're like ghosts. You don't hear them. You don't hear nothing. They're hiding under rocks as we speak, all over social media. I've seen quite a few videos here and there on Instagram where Falcon fans are just so fed up of being fed the lies, have been embarrassed on live television. They're over it. They're burning their jerseys. They're cursing out their own team. Oh, it's a glorious downfall, y'all. And the difference between us Saints fans in terms of expectations to Falcon fans, at least we knew that we weren't going to be a good team. Well, I mean, sure, there might have been a few Saints fans, and I'm guilty a little bit of it, thinking that we might be better than we are anticipating, but it turns out we were not. But in the end, we knew that we were going to be a bad team. So the way the Saints have played so far this season, it didn't surprise us. Not by a long shot. And we're content with that. But Falcon fans, they were thinking they were already crowning themselves NFC South champs. They were thinking they're playoff worthy. They were thinking all sorts of things. And let me tell you, it was the complete opposite for the Atlanta Falcons. And they have been dog crap for ever since then. They are now currently 3-7. They only have one win more than us, and it'd be the funniest thing ever if we just add to that loss total. And guess what? They're joining us in the basement of the NFC South. I know that sounds bad for us Saints, but I don't care. Like, when I see Atlanta fall apart the way they do, I just laugh. And let me tell you, Falcon fans are just like Russian dolls. They're full of themselves. Oh, wait, I got some more. I was going to give Atlanta fans dirty looks, but I decided, you know what? They already have one. And let me tell you, my Saints may suck, but it's not as funny as Falcon fans thinking they are a good team this year. Oh. Okay, that's enough. No, it's never enough. I got one more in me. You want to know why? Because it's a good day to talk about Saints football, because it's a glorious day to not be a Falcons fan. Okay. With that being said, let's talk about this matchup. But by the way, shout out to all near 30 new subscribers. I wish I could tag every single one of y'all, but oh my goodness, the list would be long. It wouldn't even fit in the screen. So just know that I am giving you a personal shout out, and thank y'all for making my previous video the most viewed and watched video on my channel. It broke all sorts of records. Really my personal YouTube records, that is, and I am so thankful for you guys. Shout out to every one of y'all, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy my content for the foreseeable future. And if you haven't seen that last video, just click on the channel button below, and you'll find it from there, or wait to the end of the video, and you'll probably see it from there. So either way works. Thank you for the support. Love you guys. So, alrighty, gang. So, let's go ahead and talk about this game coming up. So let me go ahead and switch screens for you guys. If I can actually do that, that would be ideal. Okay, there we go. Switch it up. Boom. All right, gang. So they're giving the Falcons an edge, and I don't know why they would, because they're coming to our house for one, and second off, they're not any better than us. Like, they're trash, man. They're dog crap. And the big thing about the Falcons is they lost both Drake May and Michael Penix Jr. for this week, which personally that kind of sucks, because I was really hoping we destroy him and Drake London this coming Sunday, but he's out for. Michael Penix is having season-ending surgery on his knee. I don't know if it was a torn ACL, and I didn't get a good look at that. But altogether, I hope you get better. But it's still screw the Falcons for one. But the Falcons are coming to our house, and they're missing their key playmakers, which means that Kirk Cousins is going to be the likely starting quarterback. Now, ignore the quarterback list here, because that's not applicable in this situation here. Kirk Cousins should definitely not be overlooked. We have gone up against him several times now. A few times against when he was with the Commanders, Vikings, and now the Falcons. So Kirk Cousins, I would definitely say, is on the finishing end of his career, I would imagine, because he's getting old, and on top of that, he hasn't been as effective with the Falcons since he left the Vikings. Like, ever since he left the Vikings, he's just not been himself. So I don't know if it was because of the Falcons drafting Michael Penix Jr. the same year they signed Kirk Cousins. That's none of my business, but I laugh at it anyway because the Falcons are stupid. The point is that we should not overlook Kirk Cousins because he has been a known Saints killer for a long time. He knocked us out of the playoffs when he was with the Vikings back in 2019. It was like the year before Drew Brees retired, which really sucked. And we had a chance to win that game, but that's a long time ago. We're not talking about that. So, and on top of that, he's been a pain in the butt to the Saints in recent history. So this could be a game where he might try and light us up in the best way possible. And that is why it'll be a good matchup to look at for our young and developing Saints defense. Because at this point, the Saints defense is developing their starters for the future. That's in cornerbacks. Forgot Jonas Sanker. Actually, he's a safety, but you know what I mean. Jonas Sanker, Quincy Riley, linebacker, Danny Stutzman. There's a few others too. So like they're starting to develop those guys, and they're giving them more playing time, and it's kind of really night and day to see those guys out there because when they're out there, they're actually playing good defense, and it doesn't look like it because there'll be times where the defense gets absolutely torched. But I mean, they're rookies, are gonna make mistakes. We expect that. So unless you're a Falcons fan who think they got the best rookies in the world and they're gonna win every single game, which has not been the case. So, but with that being said, this should be a pretty good showdown. I mean, every Saints-Falcons game is always a classic. It's always going to be close. And this is going to be a game where I'm going to keep most of my eye on Tyler Shough as he makes his third start as a Saints starting quarterback. And we're coming off of a bye week, and after taking down the Carolina Panthers 17-7 just 2 weeks ago now. And it's going to be interesting to see how Tyler Shough continues to progress and how he continues to develop as he is the starting quarterback for the Saints. My hope is that he will continue that momentum, that he will continue to escape pressure and handle it very well. Also, throw those necessary down plays, offensive plays, make the right decisions with the football, and so on and so on. So I really want to see him play to his full potential and absolutely embarrass the Atlanta Falcons, especially Atlanta Falcon fans who have been talking a lot of crap about Tyler Shough in the beginning. Like when we first drafted him, they were all laughing at us for drafting him, and you know, it would just make my day if a second-round quarterback in Tyler Shough upsets. Well, I know he's not playing, but it would have been so funny to see that Tyler Shough can beat a second-round quarterback, beat the Atlanta Falcons who drafted a first-round quarterback. It kind of shows not all first-round quarterbacks were meant to be really good. I mean, there's a whole laundry list of former first-round quarterbacks that did not pan out whatsoever. And Michael Penix could be one of them, but he's out for the season now, so we'll never know. So, but even then, like, if you look at Michael Penix stats so far, 166 out of 276, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, only 1,982 yards. Not great. It's not good at. That's actually kind of mediocre. It's barely over Spencer Rattler's stats, as y'all can see here. Like, he was actually really no better than Spencer Rattler. That just says a lot. So, it's shocking. And Falcon fans were deeming this guy as like the next Michael Vick or something like that. And look how that turned out. So and that's why I kind of wish that Michael Penix was playing this game, because I really would love to rub it in Falcon fans' faces to say, hey, look, our second round quarterback took out your first round quarterback. How do you feel about that? Maybe next year. So, but yeah. So this is going to be a classic showdown thing. There's not a whole lot to talk about, because our defense is still rising to the occasion, making improvements little by little. The Falcons are just self-destructing left and right, and all they're going to be really doing in this matchup is trying to fight for pride in the best way possible. And my hope is that we can still continue to establish a proper run game, and that's actually something I definitely want to see more, because when we did establish a pretty solid run game against the Panthers this past Sunday, not this Sunday, but the other Sunday. The run game, even though we did not have Eric McCoy and Trevor Penning, and just to recap, Eric McCoy's out for the season with a torn triceps injury that needed surgery, and then Trevor Penning was traded to the Los Angeles Chargers, which I'm kind of curious to know how he did. I kind of forgot about that. But yeah, he was traded to the Chargers, and after that trade happened, the Saints looked so much better on offense. I know we only scored 17 points against the Panthers, but still, like as I mentioned in my previous video, there was not much to complain about but the Saints offense as a whole. So it's going to be very fascinating to see how the Saints offense plays this week. My hope is that we continue to utilize that running game. Tyler Shough continues to spread the ball well, make right decisions, and push that ball downfield. Like, that's something that I already mentioned that Spencer Rattler did not do. And Tyler Shough is doing that, and he won his first game within 2 games, unlike Spencer Rattler, where he couldn't win a game after 13 games. So, yeah, cue in all the Spencer Rattler haters. So, but, yeah. So, the key things in this matchup, I think, Tyler Shough needs to get the ball to Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson, and I guess Devon Vele, if I want to throw him, I get the ball to his 3 top playmakers. Get Alvin Kamara running early and often, because the Falcons' run defense is low-key pathetic. I think it's like in the bottom tier part of the defense in terms of rankings. I don't know the rankings off the top of my head, but I know for a fact that the Falcons' run defense has been miserable. I mean, look at look at this. Look at their last 5 games. Nothing but L's, and what's worse, 2 of them were in overtime. And the reason why I say their defense is mediocre is because, I mean, look at the scores. Like 30, 31, 24, 34, and 20. Not good at all. And you compare our defense, sure, we expected that one to be bad, but 34, 23, 26, 25, slightly better. I mean, still not great. I'm not saying our defense is better than theirs, but I think it is to a degree. The Falcons' defense has just never been good to start with. Like, just not at all. So, yeah. With that being said, I think the Saints should be able to win this one, because this game's usually a toss-up, as always. But you just never know with the Falcons-Saints game. It's always an instant class. It's always going to come down to wire. I haven't seen either team blow each other out since, oh God, it's been a long time. Like, very long time. Maybe since 2016, maybe? I don't know. And the Falcons blew us out, and we all know what happened after that. But altogether, the Saints, I feel confident that the Saints will win this matchup this week, and hopefully that happens, because it would be great to get another win. Now, I know some Saints fans will probably be thinking, well, why are we trying to win games all the time? Don't we want a nice high draft pick? Yes. I mean, yeah, sure. A nice high draft pick would be nice. But the thing, though, is, let's think of it this way. Let's say the Saints win more games towards the end stretch of this season. What does that mean for the Saints draft plans. Well, to me, personally, I think that's a good thing because, as I mentioned, I hate losing for one. And the Saints are probably sick of losing themselves. And if Tyler Shough continues to command that offense efficiently as he did in the first 2 games he started for, then that problem has been solved. We don't need to draft a quarterback. And before Tyler Shough really started, let me rephrase that. Before Tyler Shough became our starter the last 2 games, there have been talks about getting Alabama's quarterback, Indiana's quarterback, maybe Oregon's quarterback, Ohio State, you name it. Hell, throw in LSU's quarterback. But those conversations have been completely stone cold silent ever since Tyler Shough won that first game against Carolina. And the fact that he did with little to no mistakes, it has us thinking, what happens if he continues to ball out and win with the team that we have now? Then, oh my goodness, we have solved the quarterback problem. We have finally found a quarterback for the future. And I kind of briefly, I already mentioned it in my last video. So that way, I think, well, let's go ahead, fixate on building around Tyler Shough. Let's give him actual weapons, and we just see what happens from there. Let's get him a new receiver. Let's get him another tight end from whether it's from the draft or from off-season. Let's get him a new O-line because the O-line still needs work. Let's get him a defense. The defense still needs work. So it's a good problem to have, even though having a nice top 5 draft pick would also be good. And I'm not saying that we won't get that because it's still a possibility we could lose more games. But having a top 5 draft pick while you're still winning games is still ideal. I mean, or even a top 10 draft pick is still good too. So don't get me wrong there. So that's why I'm not overly concerned about the draft right this minute. Let's just take out Atlanta, make the Falcon fans cry even more, make them more miserable than before. It's going to be a fun game, guys. I can't wait, y'all. So, till then, thank you for tuning into this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. And make sure you make a Falcon fan's day miserable by saying their team sucks and they're overrated and all that fun stuff. Till then, I'll catch you guys later. Who dat, baby?
Hey, Gates, you are the savior. We yelling black and gold of the Super Bowl.